the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. Andy O'Reilly, Dave Cackley, who is just got done doing his stretches and workout because he's really put the extra time in this morning on his 7:30-second traffic report that nobody can see because they're in their car.
You know, you minimize what I do.
I'm not. I think you're doing the work of the Lord.
I am.
Right.
Absolutely.
I couldn't agree more.
Jesus isn't going to come down and do traffic reports for you.
No, he sure isn't. Nope.
I mean, would he be better than me? Probably.
Well, but your work, I mean, we talked last week. You're working on this bettering Dave. What was your thing today?
My goal today was to achieve verbal perfection. And on TV, every traffic report, seamless. Didn't stumble over a word. Didn't go, none of that.
None of it.
It has been so far, I'm pitching a no-hitter.
No kidding.
Today. It's been, yes. And
are there ever pressure situations when you're in the traffic world?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me about these.
I had a 20-second or 25-second traffic report that I had to do during one of the cut-ins. It's very rigidly timed.
Now,
Aaron Offsire blathers
or is this a cut-in in Good Morning America?
Yeah, it's during Good Morning America.
Oh, man, so you're up there in the big leagues with Laura Spencer and Ginger and everybody.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say
I would.
I'm up there. I'm close.
If I were you, on my resume, you know what I would say? Featured reporter during Good Morning America.
There you go. You know what? And that wouldn't be dishonest.
No, it wouldn't.
It'd be absolutely accurate.
You are on your way, my friend.
So anyway, I had a 25-second report, and I'm so laser-focused on getting every word right and being concise and perfect. And I look up, I notice I have like 2 to 3 seconds to end it. Do it, just like that.
Just like that.
It was seamless. It was perfect.
I'll tell you
what. And I deserve more money.
I'll tell you what. I will be over there Friday for a Positively Muskegon report with Lauren on there.
Okay.
I want you to stick around because I'm going to bring you a granola bar and a Nestle Quick premixed. Strawberry Nestle Quick.
I don't want strawberry. I only drink chocolate.
Getting. Be thankful for what you get.
But I don't like strawberry.
I don't, dude. Did I ask? Where I grew up, you eat what's put in front of you, or drink what's put in front of you. So you'll enjoy a strawberry quick, and you'll be thankful.
I don't know anybody who drinks strawberry quick.
You will. Friday.
Nobody does.
Yeah, you will. You'll be thankful for it too. When's the last time you had a strawberry quick?
I don't think I've ever had one.
Then how do you know you don't like it?
You know what? I poured a little bit of the strawberry syrup.
Yeah.
Although this was Hershey's syrup on the milkshakes that I make.
Yeah.
So I'll pour a little bit of that in, but not strawberry quick. No.
Yeah, we're going to do strawberry
there's
quick.
Nestle quick. There's chocolate
strawberry quick.
What is wrong with you?
You're in for it. The pink rabbit and everything. Friday.
See, that's the other thing.
Granola bar is going to be honey nut.
I don't need no pink rabbits skipping around.
Well, listen, pal. You're getting a little big for your britches over there. I think you ought to work on your gratuity.
Okay, maybe that'll be tomorrow.
Okay, very good.
We'll see.
Do some news or something, would you there?
All right. During his first trip abroad on Sunday, President Trump called for unity between the U.S. and Middle Eastern nations in the fight to, quote, stamp out extremism. Trump's speech in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, addressed the leaders of more than 50 Muslim-majority countries. The president challenged these nations to cut off the financing of terrorist groups. He also announced the Six-Nation Gulf Cooperation Council. I think it could have come up with a better name than that. But anyway, it's committed to prosecuting the financing of terror groups. Council is comprised of Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Kuwait, Oman, United Arab Emirates, and Bahrain.
Okay.
So we'll see if that
is this guy a walking
anything.
Contradiction or what? I mean, I knew he would have to soften his tone on Islam if and when he got elected. I mean, first of all, who saw this guy getting elected? To be honest with you, and I mean, think about this stuff. I could walk up and shoot somebody in the head in the middle of the street, and people would still love me. He said that.
There was some truth to it. There are supporters who would believe some of his more diehard. I'm not talking all of them because I know some very smart, educated people who voted for Donald Trump.
How about this one?
Yeah, that was stupid.
How do you get elected doing that?
Because he was the anti-candidate.
Oh my God!
And he was going against. You have to keep in mind.
I want to punch him in the face for that one. And then the talk on the bus with that Billy Bush or whatever he was, grab women right where he grabs them. right up to the end, he was trying to not get elected. I still think he was planted there to make Hillary the candidate for the Democrats and win. I believe that.
He was planted there?
Yep. And somehow he won.
That's right. I forget how conspiracy-minded you get sometimes. I don't. I'm not buying that. I do believe they were both the only candidate that could beat the other one.
Well, I'll tell you,
they were the two most unlikable people.
There may be a day when you get a chance to vote for me for president.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward. You know what? I would vote for you, even though I probably disagree with you on 48% of everything.
Yeah,
I would vote for you because I know you. I know you're honest. Did I tell you my new thing when it comes to voting now, especially on the national level?
No, you have not.
From now on, I'm only going to vote for the person who has no chance in hell of ever winning.
Really?
Because I know they haven't been corrupted. If you've made it to this level where you actually have a legitimate chance to be president, there's something shady going on behind the scenes.
You think so?
I don't know what it is. I'm 100% positive of it.
Okay. So you're conspiracy-minded now, too.
I'm not conspiracy-minded. I just aware of the fact that it takes a dirty pool to get ahead in that game and to make a living at it, and to even if you have good intentions going in, if you're going to be really, really successful, especially to the presidential level, so
all right.
I can't vote for any of that anymore.
Okay. What's your next story?
See, once again, stepping it up. North Korea fired off another missile test on Sunday, sending a medium-range ballistic missile off its east coast, according to a White House official. This was the same missile North Korea tested back in February. South Korea called the launch, quote, reckless and irresponsible. Analysts say North Korea's test could provide further information that will bring it closer to its goal of developing an intercontinental ballistic missile capable of reaching the U.S. mainland.
Do you get the feeling that we're going to wake up to the news someday that there's a new parking lot?
Where Pyongyang used to be?
He's kind of pushing it, isn't he?
We'll see. I don't think anything's going to come of this. I think it's just a lot of, it's a peeing contest at this point.
Think so?
That's all it is.
All
Nothing's going to actually happen. What else is going on out there? Deputies in Van Buren County arrested 2 men over the weekend for allegedly attempting to transport drugs to a music festival near Bangor. The suspects were pulled over on County Road 687 in Bangor Township. According to police, 100 ecstasy pills and suspected methamphetamine were found inside the vehicle. 2 passengers, both from Elkhart, Indiana, were taken into custody on drug charges. The driver was released.
Question for you.
Yeah.
You ever tried ecstasy?
No.
You have not?
No, I know people who have.
Have you?
I've never tried.
I've never tried it either.
Yeah, I guess it makes you really touchy-feely.
Does it?
And you just want to hug and touch everybody, and that's violating my personal space. I have a kind of like a walking 5-foot bubble that I don't like people to get too close to.
And you don't like your food to touch?
No, I do not like my food to touch. Food should never touch. Food is segregated.
You are a walking mess.
It's not a walking mess. I like things how I like things. Okay? I don't like change. I don't like food touching. I don't like anybody touching me.
I don't like change so much I still live at home at 45.
Hey, no. That was the result of too much change.
Oh, that one
I changed so much I'd moved 24 times since I was 18 years old. I'd moved. I'm like, that's it.
Oh, my God.
Done. Developers in Muskegon are expected to break ground on a new residential and commercial building in the downtown area. The 6-story complex is part of a 3-phase development at Western and 2nd Street. 45,000 square foot building will have restaurant and retail space on the first floor office space. The $2.3 million project is set to begin in July and should be completed by the summer of 2018. So, things looking up, building up there downtown. That's a positive thing.
Very exciting.
Yes. Kind of not. You're excited. Okay.
I really am. I think downtown is becoming something that nobody ever imagined it would again, to be honest with you. We had a big bike race down there a couple weeks ago. That was really cool. They have the festivals. They've got the new pop-up shops that are going to be down there where, literally it's just a shed. And people can set up a retail business inside there for next to nothing and, sell whatever they want to sell. So I really think that Muskegon as a whole has made a turn. I think that downtown is becoming more and more accessible. I think you're seeing people that are down there that haven't been there in years, and it's really been a good stretch. It has.
Do you think part of this buildup may have something to do with the possible casino going in there in Fruitport?
I will give you my honest thoughts, and I'll tell you the same thing, because I went to speak when the Department of Interior was here to hear and what they were doing was an impact study, and they wanted some people from the community to go share their opinion on the casino and stuff like that. I think, in all honesty, that the casino is not the answer, but I am all for it simply because the casino is the destination. That's what's going to get people to start coming back this way and saying, hey, let's go try this thing out. Let's go out for a night. Because think about it, it's I want to say it may be 5 minutes longer than a trip to Gun Lake from Grand Rapids. If we're going to do it in Grand Rapids, it might be 5-10 minutes further away than Gun Lake.
Yeah.
Not much. Do you think?
I think it's close. I think it will impact slightly the amount of traffic going to the Gun Lake Casino.
A little bit.
I think it's pretty close. I think from downtown, if you're talking from downtown out to Fruitport, compared to downtown to Gun Lake, I think the Gun Lake Casino is a little closer. But if people are going to want to go to the lake,
right,
and make that's the thing.
That's the second level of what I talked about. We've got all these resources, all this stuff to do. We've got that casino to get them here. It's up to everybody in Muskegon to figure out how to get them the next 8 miles into downtown or to the beach or to whatever. It's a great thing. I support it 100%. I don't think I'd go there a lot because I know my personality. And in all honesty, your 3-card poker place, and it's a good place for entertainment and things like that. But if it's that close and it's that tempting, to me, it's like a liquor store. I can see where if I really got into it again, I might have a problem. So, the occasional trip in, maybe for a concert or something like that at the casino, and a little fun once in a while. But you got to look at it from a residential standpoint. You got to look at it and say, hey, look, there are people that are going to have a problem gambling. There are people that have a gambling problem already. Casino here is not going to make a bit of difference because they're going to seek it out no matter where they go. But the overall greater good will be served by putting something that big and that in that, that's an important anchor. It really is. Absolutely. It's what we need.
And can I be honest about something?
Sure.
You've made some great points. You've been very articulate in your musings about the casino and its impact. I have been completely distracted, although I've been listening to you. I've been totally distracted because I feel like my neck is getting fatter. I feel like, what's it look like? Does it look bigger? Does my neck look bigger?
Yep. You're getting a waddle.
Am I this is starting to bother me.
You're getting an old lady second chin.
Do I even have,
look at that.
I think I still have a chin.
Well,
I think I still have a chin.
You got two of them.
Oh, shut up.
Seriously.
I got to work out
one. You have two chins.
Stop. I'm trying to look to you to support, and you can't give me just, no, Dave, you look good. You're looking fine. That's a nice shirt. You're looking tan.
Let me ask you this. When we started off today, what were your thoughts?
Well, what do you mean, what were my thoughts? My thoughts on what?
Weren't you pursuing perfection?
I didn't notice how fat my neck was.
Weren't you pursuing perfection?
Yes, I was pursuing perfection.
So if I were to tell you, Dave, your neck looks fine. You look great. Everybody loves you. Would that be, I would be fostering your softer side. I have to be brutally honest with you. I have to tell you as your friend that you're developing a waddle.
Okay.
Turkey neck. Pretty soon you're going to be Dave the 5'10" guy on doing traffic. Whereas I'm already fat. Look at that.
Okay.
See that?
Fine.
No double chin.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's it. No more bread for me.
Okay.
I'm done. Sports. Texas beat the Tigers 5-2. Cubs win. They beat up on Milwaukee 13-6. And it was the Celtics upsetting Cleveland. Game 3 of their Eastern Conference Final Series, 111-108. That snaps Cleveland's 10-game playoff winning streak. They still lead that series 2-1. That's sports.
Have yourself a great day there, Waddles.